Well, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Guess what today is? It's Tax Tuesday. Hello, Facebook people. Hello, my beautiful people. It's an honor to come and host this podcast today. This is Kay Powell from Speedy Tax Services. And I am just, hey, I'm the tax guru. I love you all. And I'm so excited to be able to come and talk to you. So much going on today. It is a tough day for me because guess what? This is the deadline for partnership and S Corps. But of course, you can always do an extension. No big deal. This is on the federal side. Now, the state side, they're a little more lax and everybody gets an automatic 6-month extension. But on the federal side, today's deadline. So if you don't file, then you need to do an extension and by filing a 7004. So if you're an S Corp, or your partnership. Now, there's a whole lot of confusion about, well, I'm an LLC, single members, or whatever. What do I do? You're good. You have till April 18th to file your taxes, or you can do an extension around that time if you're not able to do it. So there's been some confusion. I'm an LLC. What do I do? LLCs are cool. It says S Corps and partnerships today. Ooh, and y'all working me. Ooh, y'all working me. If you're my clients and you haven't contacted me, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and do an extension for you just in case. If you jump ship, okay, fine. But I'm going to look after the, certain ones. I can't do all of them, but I'll try to remember as much as I can. Oh, something's in my eye. But a big day for me. Can't hardly breathe. I can't wait to, I'm loving this show, but I got work to do. Anyway, partnership today. It's so important that you know that. So there's a couple of things that I noticed that I just wanted to just share with some of my clients. I've done a lot of plethora of clients so far, but there's some things that I want to help you with. One of them is if you're owe taxes, then you need to do a new W-4. A W-4 is complicated. Not even the personnel people know how to do it really, but a W-4 is necessary. You need to change what you're doing. First of all, if you've been using exemptions, those are gone. That's a done deal. The new W-4 allows you to tell the system if you have more than one job. So what I find out, people that have 2 or 3 jobs, they're not able to, they don't allow the system to put it together. You've got to do the work, y'all. You need a new W-4 if you owe taxes, or if you have more than one job and you think you're going to owe taxes, so that you can tell the system, hey, I got 2 jobs. This is what I make on this job. So it'll take out the appropriate taxes, because what occurs is, they think you have one job and take out taxes like you're in the 12% tax bracket, but actually with 2 jobs, you jump into the 15% tax bracket. So you need to do a new W-4. If you got married, do a new W-4. Whatever has changed in your life. Also about kids, please, they have where you can put $2,000 for your kids or whatever. And what I find out is people put $6,000 whatever for their child tax credit, and then they end up owing taxes. So do a W-4. That will help you tremendously. It's already almost April. So you've gotten 4 months of greatness, and you've been exempt or you've claimed a whole lot. Let's get these next 8 months upright, so that you don't cry to me, so I don't have to feel so bad, and so I don't know what to do to help you, and I can't make magic out of it. You want me to fix the numbers because you don't want to pay taxes, but if you would just help me by doing a new W-4, that would be great. So let's talk about something else. Small business owners, quarterly taxes, estimated taxes. You've got to either put your money aside, because you're going to pay a little penalty if you don't, but estimated taxes is important. There is so critical to you not having to pay that lump sum. So January through March, the date for estimated taxes due is April 18th. So kind of figure out what you've done, what you're going to do, and then estimated taxes. You can ask me, ask your tax person, help you do estimated taxes, meaning go pay the IRS a fourth of what you owe. Estimated taxes is so critical in the fact that you take a small bite instead of choking on it at the end of the year when you say, man, I owe thousands of dollars. And you could have prevented it by doing estimated taxes. But this is what you say: well, I got all these write-offs, I'm going to be fine. Then at the end of the year, you decide you want to buy a house, you decide you want to buy something, you can't take all these write-offs. And so then what you want to do again is you want me to do the magic erase pencil. Man, I could lose my license. I've got to try to understand. If you get an audit, they're going to look in your business account. And if you say you make 20,000 and you want to report 10, that ain't going to work. If you want to report 10 and you make 20, that ain't going to work. You got to line it up. It's got to be lined up with your accounts, what's going in and what your expenses are. So what'll happen is IRS will look and say, oh, what is all this stuff? What is all this stuff? Yeah. And then they're going to also penalize you for inaccurately reporting your income or expenses. So don't put me in that position, please. Let's try to do things right. Let's try to do estimated. That's what we call planning. Now, everybody ain't a planner. I can't plan. I don't know what to do. You've got to plan if you want to be legit. If you want to move with the big guys, if you want to not have a headache, if you want to be not like trying to ask me to do miracles with nothing, please, estimated taxes is the bomb. That's what you need to do, estimated taxes. So, also, it's really interesting that if you are an LLC, any kind of corporation in California, you have to pay franchise tax. What is that? $800 annual tax due. Please don't cry to me. Please don't tell. I don't have nothing to do with it. I love you all, but it's important. Franchise tax is due for LLCs, S Corps, C Corps, whatever corporation you are. They want you to pay for doing business in California. Annual franchise tax. Now, it is true. The governor gave an exemption to 20 and 21. If you started, not for if you've been doing business, but if you were a brand new business in 20, you got excluded and exempt franchise tax. If you're a brand new business in 21, you also got excluded franchise tax. But if you've been doing business, you have to pay the $800. And not just that, well, this is what I hear. Well, I didn't do any business. I didn't make any money. Well, you still have to file your taxes. You still have to pay the $800, whether you did zero or not. You have to do that. And you have to pay taxes. Now, you have to pay taxes for the franchise. You have to file your taxes. If not, guess what? Business suspended, forfeited, gone. Your money wasted for setting up an LLC. You need to make sure that, and they tell you this, and everybody says, I hear it. And then when it comes to pay $800, well, I didn't do any business. Well, franchise don't care. They want you to file regardless. Is this good information? I know it's good information because I get questions all the time. I didn't do any business. Why should I have to pay it? I didn't file any, I don't want to file any taxes. I don't want to file for that. I didn't do it. You have to file taxes. IRS, I'm telling you, franchise, will send you a letter saying, why didn't you file your taxes? They're going to send you a letter, and then they're going to say you suspended. And then also, if you have an LLC, you have to make sure, or any corporation, that you update your statement of information on Secretary of State. I'm talking about California businesses, corporations, every 2 years. So I hope that was good information for you. And if you got an LLC and you don't know why, because people said it sounded good, so I just set up an LLC. There is a way to dissolve it, especially if you're in your first 2 years or first year. You can actually dissolve it so you don't have to do that anymore. So think about why did you do it because it sounded good, or why did you do it because you really needed that to do. So as you see in the tickler, if you need me, I'm still available. Speedy Taxes at Comcast. Call me if you have any questions. 916-320-1246. So let me tell you, I got an announcement. I told you that this is a National Women's Time. So last week I acknowledged Veronica Curry, who is just a wonderful person, and actually she's getting an award for being just a trailblazer female. I also acknowledged Selena Pryor, who is the in charge, chief CEO, president, all of that of Black Small Business Association. I also gave a shout out to Katrina Simmons, who is Pastor Les Simmons' wife over at SSCC, who is just tremendous and doing work. I can't remember. I think I gave a shout out to Kathy Stegall, who used to be my supervisor. And she's the person that saw a diamond in the rough and brought me up. And then I ended up being associate HR director for corrections. And so I want to shout out to those people again. And then I wanted to just, like recognize all the women that have been influential. My mother, Alpha Bryant, let me tell you a funny story. When I was smart, but when I went to school, how we was black and everything, and they would tell you like, take typing, take this, take gymnastics or whatever, they not anything wrong with that. My mom was like, she told them counselors, I know you crazy. My daughter is going to take algebra, college prep English. My mother was like, go back. And she had me taking all these college prep. She prepared me. When I went to Sac State, I was smarter than the people. I was like, this is easy because I got such a good education at where? Sac High. Yes, but I got college prep courses. I was smart, everything at Sacramento High School, which was in a predominantly Black neighborhood. But God elevated me and gave me the ability to really tone in and do really well. So thank you, Mom, for paying attention to me. Mothers, y'all pay attention to your kids. Don't just let them take anything. Prepare them for the future. But I wanted to shout out to you ladies. I think it's great. So, in thinking about that, I just, I'm thinking about like all the females that were just so powerful in, say the first name again. All right, let me say the first name again. Selena Pryor. Did I say your name? Selena Pryor. I wanted to shout out to her for Black Small Business Administration. Kathy Stegall, Stigall. She was the bomb. She really was supportive of me, and one of the reasons why my career was so successful. And I thank you with everything, Kathy. Veronica Curry. She is dynamite. I'm gonna tell you, she is a trailblazer. She cares about people. She has this magnificent star daycare center. Plus, she's a she's about to hit $300,000 earner, her and Lee, in life insurance and financial security. Veronica, shout out to you. You the bomb. And then Katrina Simmons. She is the wife of Les Simmons over at South Sacramento Christian Center. Man, I'm telling you, I just love them. I think they're all great. I recognize you guys as powerful women. Yes. And my mother, Alpha Bryant. I recognize you as powerful women that I appreciate, young and old, that add to making a difference in people's lives. People that care about people, people that throw down and they bring up people, not a crab mentality, but wants everybody to do well. And you guys were influencing my life. You guys were influencers. So I shout out to you ladies that work tremendous hours, that are mothers, caregivers, cooks, wives, all of that, and still make it happen. Woo woo. Man, we bad mama jammas, aren't we? I know. I shout out to you guys. Anyway, I just wanted to celebrate. And there are so many other women that I will recognize next week because of the fact that this is the time to recognize people that are doing wonderful things. So this is not exclusive. This is the people that I wanted to say, I love you so much, and everything you've done have made a difference in my life. So guess what? I got an announcement. Yes, I do. Guess what's getting ready to happen? We are going to have a guest next week. I think it's a female guest, but I'm not sure. Anyway, she is the guest next week is from the Small Business Development Center, and they have a program that's getting ready to be booted up, and it's called the California Dream Fund. This is big, y'all. This is going to impact many small businesses, but they have $35 million grant program where they're going to seed entrepreneurship. Come on, y'all better know about this. A small business created in the state of California. This is for us, y'all. This is so cool. New entrepreneurs and small business owners will be eligible to apply for a micro grant of up to $10,000. So all y'all been calling me. Do you know about any money? You know about any grants? Here is an opportunity, and she is going to be on here next week and tell you guys all the details, how to qualify, what's going on. And it's an intensive training program. And what they're going to do is they're going to teach people how to do business and how to be successful. And they're going to provide technical assistance and expansion program, which is called the TAEP. This is huge. Hey, you heard it on me. You heard it on this show. This is for startups, y'all. This is for business, because guess what? Entrepreneurs, you matter in this world and in this state, in California. They have funds, $35 million, to help you get booted up, get going, and be successful. I am so excited. Dream Fund. What is your dream? Are you dreaming? Do you believe you can achieve it? I'm telling you, I believe we can achieve anything if you just do it. Get away from the naysayers. Get away from the people say you can't. Join up with the people that say you can do anything, because with our God, there is nothing impossible. Come on, y'all. Don't get me started preaching up on in here. I speak this over you, entrepreneurs. I speak this over you. Success, greatness, and you've got to believe in your mind. It don't matter what nobody else say. You line up. But California Dream Fund, we're going to have a speaker next week that's going to tell you about how to apply for this grant, how to make a difference in your life. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I be doing some big things, y'all. I had Heather Lucy on here last time. I've had different people. I'm going to have somebody else on here, but I'm going to tell you, hallelujah, that this is a big blockbuster. And if you want to make an appointment, I don't know. I mean, this has been so successful. My commercials, radio shows, all of these Tax Tuesdays, until I'm looking at what am I going to do? So if you need to make an appointment, you need to speedytaxesusa.com. Make an appointment. We're only running out. We don't have but like a month, and time is over. Who hasn't filed yet? The ones that ain't got their paperwork together. I know, but I love you. Don't worry. We still ain't went nowhere. And those of you that want to pay, well, it don't matter. You don't have to pay till April 18th. You can file now and not be in the line and not be denied. Just because you have to pay, don't mean you can't go ahead and make your appointment and get your taxes prepared, and then you can pay on April 18th. Okay. So anyway, I hope that you have a blessed day. I hope I didn't leave anything out. I'm always thinking, oh, I should have said this, I should have said that, but I think I've gotten everything I wanted to say. You have a blessed Tuesday. And guess what? I'm back at you. I will be back next Tuesday, same time. Yes. And I didn't have I did have a cup of coffee today. I'm like, how come? But this is how I am. I love in the morning. Now you catch me at 10 o'clock at night. But in the morning, I'm good. So I want to shout out to LaWanna Williams, who's been really working hard to help me. Crystal Singleton, who's been running that Plumas Lake. I'm telling you, Plumas Lake is on the chart. Man, they are getting noticed. Shout out to the Speedy Tax team for being there, grinding and doing the work. Bookkeeping, Marvin, God bless you. And Selena, all y'all have a blessed day. And you send me your questions. I'll talk to you later. God bless.